So, guys, this is Mohamed.
Nice to meet you, brother.
We've been meeting for a couple of days now,
yeah,
waking
yeah.
up in the same place, having the same breakfast every day. So, I want you to introduce yourself. This is my first interview in English. My audience is going to laugh a little bit, maybe, because sometimes you think you sound good, then you see the video and you sound like shit. But I've been interviewing Federico and Armando. Right now, I have a few guys coming to these clips. But the whole point of this is to share a little bit of your knowledge, to share a little bit of your story behind coming to this place, because we didn't know each other, but now we do. Now I get a little bit. We had some talks about your thing that you do. You helped me a lot with my perspective on some things. But I want you to introduce yourself, and we get into this kind of a small podcast, so we can share this to the people.
Let's do it. So, my name is Mohamed. I'm from Bahrain. It's a country in the Middle East. So, my background, I was a sport nutritionist and coach as well. My main focus now is in education. Try to educate people about sport nutrition. I sell courses and I teach them through my social media platform, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, all of these. So this is my main focus. And yeah, this is who I am and what I do at the moment.
Okay, so we were talking that you do some online training, right? I was really intrigued with that because I'm starting to do my own, right? The main difference between yours and mine is you are recording it and I'm doing it live.
Right.
I would love to ask you a few things. So you're training people as sports nutritionists so they can become more healthy in all the process to get to where they want to be, right? So you become these type of influences in their career, right? So how is the process to build this kind of brand? And did you came here to work a little bit on that, or did you came here for different reasons?
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, so I believe that if you want to succeed in any business, like in, let's say we sell courses, right? So the thing is, first step is you have to build a relationship between you and the people. Once the people, they understand and they believe you have a value and they start to trust you, then they will understand that whatever, we don't say whatever, but this guy, like, he have the knowledge and he has what we need. So I've been like doing the spreading the knowledge for like almost more than 10 years, 12 years in the social media. So the last couple of years, I started to monetize that, to sell courses, and people already know that I have the knowledge, and I've been applying it not only in the social media, but also in real life with athletes, with a lot of customers. So when I sold the courses that anyone want to learn how to use nutrition to optimize their performance, to lose their fat and gain their muscles, exercise in a better way, so people started to buy it. And I believe this is a bliss, because once you have the love of people, you have the trust of them. That's it. That's all you need, and then you can build up on that. So it all depends on how you make the connection between yourself and the audience, and the people will be in the end of the way as customers to you. So once you have this rapport or this connection, I guess you will have the path to success. Yeah.
I love it, man. So one of the most important things that I'm thinking right now is that since I'm building this business around making content online, right? So now you see these people who start to creating courses out of nothing, right? So for me, for example, I did a lot of studies on what I'm doing. Like I really built up the hype for me, and it was like a lot of a crazy journey, right? So now these guys are just like showing fake type of life, right? To create content, to create these online courses, and they're messing with the business of people who really genuinely make their living out of this, right? So I see you, for example, I see you, bro. You're in here. You're reading these gigantic books, and you are absorbing like a sponge all the knowledge, and you're taking the time. And I know you're doing your thing, right? I didn't met you before, but now I see you doing it. And I know you have value. But what would you recommend to those people who are like so scared of starting because they see these people who are faking it, and people don't want to buy courses anymore because so many people have been gone through so many scams? What would you do to feel like you are really connected to the audience when you start? Right now, you already have your following amount of masses and everything, right? But when you start, how do you manage to not feel like scared? So people think that it's a scam.
The first thing you have to do is to believe in yourself that you have the knowledge and have the value that you can deliver. Don't doubt yourself. Don't say, oh, you know what, I'm too scared to do it, or I'm too early to do it. Do it now, even if you'll do it with a mistake. If you don't do it with a mistake, how you will learn? This is the way. You have to try. You have to keep going. You push yourself until you feel, oh, you know, I'm more confident now. I can approach more people. And I believe if you want to start well, you have to look up to the best people in the field. Who are the best people, like they delivering the message that I'm trying to deliver? Who are the people I can learn from? If you can even approach them and tell them, hey, you know what, I want to be a student. You know, I want to learn from you. I want to like give you something for free. I will work with you for free. I don't want any money, because this first step, you shouldn't be greedy. You don't think about money. You think about gaining knowledge, gaining experience, and then building the connection. Once you have that, and then you start to deliver it in the right way to the people that you trying to deliver to, and they believe and they have the emotional connection with you, you will make it. But the problem is, a lot of people, they believe, oh, you know what, it's too early for me, or I'm too scared to do it, or how people will think about me. Oh, they may say, you know, man, what you doing? It's not for you. It's not the thing you need to do. You have to do it. Once you hear that, that means it's the right time. If you didn't hear that, there's something wrong. That's the reason anyone to start, anyone to start, they will go through this. If you don't go through this, that means, oh, you know what, I'm not doing something well. So don't worry about it. Don't be scared about it. Just push it. Don't listen to anyone that tell you it's not yours, you cannot do it, because once you stop, or once you listen to them, you will believe it, and it'll be something unconscious inside you, and you start, you know what, I doubt myself, I cannot do it, and I will stop. But the moment you believe in yourself and start to close your ears to the people that give you some negativity, man, you will make it. That's the only way.
I love what you're saying, because for me it was in two things, right? It worked in the way for the online courses, right? Because you are showing yourself to the world, like you're trying to expose yourself as I'm going to teach you something, right? But I don't want to do it in some ego way.
Right.
I want to literally show them how did I build my money so they can do it as well, right? It is monetary, yeah. You need to charge people, is your job, right? Some people don't know that they can charge, and it's not bad. It's not the devil trying to. It's like, bro, we are in society where you need to charge, right?
Sure.
Because you are going to some place to eat, and they're not going to give you anything for free. So you need to spend the money, right? But for me, right now, what are you saying? Like, also came down as for me when I started to creating content. Like, bro, nobody's growing with a camera on his face, right? So for me was I'm not ashamed of being in a camera, but to speak and to share and to do it like it wasn't inside of me, right? So when sometimes I just felt like, do I do it? Should I do it? Should I don't? And then I said like, that's the moment. You said it right now. Like when you think it's not the moment, do it. So I did it, and obviously I'm starting to grow my thing, right? So I want to show people this kind of experiences. I left everything in Mexico, not in a good fashion, right? I left my company, and I'm here working uh, from a different place, remote, but I'm still doing my thing. Like I'm taking these risks to grow, right? Getting into this place to know these people was amazing. To know you, it's even more amazing. And I saw you gave me your Instagram, right? We are connecting, we are talking. I saw one video of you talking a little bit of your story behind.
Yeah.
You didn't always have this type of business. Like, how was the process of starting? From where did you start to now to getting to this place in particularly?
So I started like below zero, man. Like the main problem we had in our family, particularly my parents, is the only problem that I always hear is the financial problem. We don't have money. Oh, you know what? We want to do this. We don't have money. Like I want to get my license. I don't have money. But my dad doesn't have money. Like all my friends, they get their license, they get their cars. I waited till like 3 4 years until I worked, and then I managed to make the money that I can get the license. So I started with no money, and then the thing that really triggered me is the people around me. Like my friends, they supported me without any question. Like if I go out with them, man, they pay for everything, my meals, everything. So I'm so grateful for them. Like till today, I tell them, man, you don't know how much I thank you guys for what I'm so grateful for what you did for me in the past. Yeah. So I built up that step by step by learning, by having experience. I worked in different stores, DHL, Zara, salesman, knocking doors, whatever you can call it. And from there until I reach what I'm today, it took like, man, 20 years of my life to just get what I'm here. So I believe you will learn from life, the knowledge, the experience. If you didn't go through the struggles, I don't think that's the way to be successful. If your dad is a millionaire, he give you $1 million.
If you can, it's amazing. Yeah?
It's
Yeah,
good, but
yeah.
the thing is,
Yeah.
if it started easy, you're not going through the struggle, you will learn and you will build yourself. But the person who comes from zero, built himself from zero for real, this is the person who will have the real story and that can really help himself and help a lot of people. So then when I started like the nutrition and the sports industry, and I started to build up my knowledge and build up my social media, and people start to follow me, and then I started to monetize whatever I do, then it paid out. And I was always thinking, and I was doubting, to be honest, that will I make it? You know what? No, man, I cannot make this amount. I gotta stay in my job because I used to work in a governmental job. So then when I opened my business, I was like, damn, man, I could do that and I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? I had this already and I didn't do it. So that means I have the power. And everyone that's watching now, you have the power as well.
100%.
So you have to believe in yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Start, go for it, and you will make your story like one of the top, man.
Some people don't even try, man.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing. Some people don't even try because they are too scared.
Yeah.
And look, man, we are all scared. You have your mind into some place, right? But the most important thing to start is your mind. You need to be straight on your purpose. And I love it because we got to talk. I also had a lot of most of the support from my friends and my family. So my friends were also something so important. They help you, they bring you, they keep your energy up. So that I think that's important as well, right? So the support that you have from these people, it's really amazing, bro. So I thank you a lot. One last thing is, what advice do you give people to get out of their comfort zone to try to find some new experiences, some new adventures, so they can find themselves in this life?
Beautiful question. You have to question everything. The main thing I really encourage people to do, question everything about you, around you, and anything you think about. Unlearn. Like,
Okay.
start to unlearn what you learned before and start to question the things you go through and the things you know already. Look for an answer. Change your mindset. The mindset is the main thing to achieve any goal. So the moment you start to question, the moment you start to get the awareness, the moment you start to get the answers, here, build up on that. Once you be aware of yourself, and about your surroundings, here you will find the solution. Here you'll find your path. If you don't do that, it's really hard to find the path because you will not see it. There's something I always say. If your brain or your mind doesn't realize it, your eyes cannot see it. Even if it's here, I can see it now, but my mind doesn't realize it, doesn't understand it. So you have to keep your mind full of knowledge, full of information, put the knowledge inside, then you will see everything different.
So you're saying basically in this last thing that you said, like to be open to the things to really you want to see.
Yep.
Because sometimes they're maybe in front of you and you're just focusing on some other things, right?
Exactly.
So the opportunities can be in your perspective, right?
Yep.
I just love it, man. I appreciate you
thank you
being
very
here.
much. Appreciate
I
it.
love it. I know we'll be in contact. I will go to Bahrain. Salam alaikum. So, it's amazing, man. Thank you very much.
I'm here, bro.
Thank you, man.